What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail. Everybody got choices. E40, E40 Fonzarelli. Ew. Should have put my glasses on. Women, red pill, or legacy. Now, I could have put and or legacy, but I decided to put or because it seems like this is the order it goes in. First, guys are chasing women. Doesn't work out for them the way they thought, even if they was winning or if they were losing, right? That's your choice. You got to live with that. Second, when you feel like you took a lot of L's or too many L's, now it's time to get the red pill, right? And now you're still fixated with women, but just in a different aspect. And while you're fixated on women, you might not actually be doing the things to as far as legacy is concerned, that'll stamp your place in your family's history. Forget the world. Just I'm gonna leave the world out of it. But your family, your immediate family, you might not have stamped out your place in your immediate family with your legacy. So next, after you come down off of, would it be red pill rage, sometimes, or you become sometimes black pill, who knows, purple, whatever, all these pill colors, I don't care. But after you get so many years in, then it's like, what am I doing? What am I creating? What am I leaving behind? What have I built in my life? Because you went from building notches on your belt to building on red pill ideology to now, what are you going to build for you and yours? So the choices come into play because that seems to be the normal order of things. And when you leave women to get red pill, you still are dealing with the residuals of red pill. I mean, leaving women to get red pill, you're still dealing with the residuals of putting women first. And then when you get that out of your system, and then you're dealing with red pill, and when it's time to get to the legacy part, you're still dealing with the residuals of the red pill stuff, because you might not have put your best foot forward as far as legacy is concerned, because you were focused on women twice. 2 out of these 3 choices was twice. Now, the question is going to ultimately be, how much time do you have, and how much time can you put into legacy? Because if you don't build on it early, and you don't build on it in the middle, you're going to try to build on it in the back end. And the issue that we have in our society is time and health. Time is always not on our side, and health is contingent on the type of person you are to take care of your health. So you got people who maybe haven't taken care of themselves, or maybe they have. So some people have extended their period to grow their legacy, and some people have shortened it. That's your choice. Now, what I find interesting about this is they're all a religion. You know what I'm saying? They're all a religion. Every last one of them. And what I mean by that is you become religious about the women, because you worship. If you're not worshiping the women, you're worshiping the opportunity or possibility of getting inside of women. And then the red pill becomes a religion because you worship the ideology, because you're tired of taking losses from dealing with women. And then you worship the ideology of legacy because you realize how much time you wasted on the first 2 religions. And the issue of all of these choices at the end of the day is, can you take it from being a religious experience to a practical day-to-day lifestyle? And just like church, a lot of us are so caught up into the show that we're not making it a day-to-day lifestyle. So our choices ultimately either propel us to a higher plane in life, or they just weigh us down. And I'm not going to lie and say some of these choices may fluctuate. You might, go to the women thing when you're young, then pivot and be red pill still while you're relatively young, then pivot to get the legacy while relatively young. And then when you feel accomplished and you've done everything, you pivot right back to women. And then you might pivot right back to red pill. And then you might pivot right back to legacy. Sometimes it's a cycle, but that's your choice. What choices have you been making with those three things, and how have they affected you? And which one is most important? And the only way you can answer that is by the choices that you've made, and continuously make, and continue to make, and plan to make in the future. And the choices and the things you choose to blow off for one or the other. But that's it. Like, share, subscribe without trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.